And we're breathing. Honoring the silence. That includes those that have joined us from our social platform. Just continuing to breathe. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Richer Living, Daily Inspirations by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. Today's reading is entitled, God Made This World and I Find It Good Today. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament sheweth his handiwork. That comes from Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. Our only contact with the world is through our five senses. Each of us react to the impressions that come to us from them in different ways. When we make judgments of the world and of our particular situation in the world, we're actually stating our own limited viewpoints. We are the only thinkers in our individual worlds. Impressions alone decide. We alone decide and evaluate the impressions that come to us, no matter what negative reactions appear. In the mind of Jesus, he cleared them out and saw the goodness of God in his world. He was able to heal, prosper, and free those from around him because he kept his thoughts clear of the false judgments which his senses told him were seemingly true. We can face the negative of the universe and see through them to the divine world made by one perfect mind. So I'm going to invite you now to unmute yourselves. That includes those that are here in the sacred space, and it also includes those that are on our social platforms. So I invite you to simply breathe this morning and repeat these words. Today,
Today,
I dedicate my five senses to the presence of God.
I
I
dedicate my
dedicate my
senses
five senses
to
to
the
the
presence
presence of
of God.
God.
Whatever my senses tell me about myself,
Whatever my
Whatever my
senses
senses
tell
tells
me
me
about
about
myself,
myself,
my fellow man, or my world,
my fellow
my
man,
fellow
or my
man, or
world,
my world,
I shall question.
I
I
shall
shall
question.
question.
I shall see if it is in accord with God's idea
I will
I shall
see if it's in
see if it's
accord
in accord with
God's
God's
idea
idea
for humanity
for
for
humanity
humanity
and his world.
and His
and His
world.
world.
I shall see if it I
I
will I
shall
shall see
see
if
if it's
it
in
accords with a perfect God. Should I repeat that again?
accord with the perfect God.
Yes,
I shall see if it accords with the perfect God.
exactly. Creating a perfect man
Creating a
With a
perfect man
perfect man
and woman,
and woman,
and woman,
all beings,
all being
all beings,
and maintaining that
and
maintaining
maintaining that
perfect being in a
perfect,
perfect world
perfect being in a
Perfect being in
world
a perfect world.
of order and love.
of order and
Lord and
love.
love.
I refuse to accept any judgment
I refuse to
Refuse to accept
accept
any
any
judgment
judgment
based upon false standards
based
based
upon false
upon false
standards
standards
of illness,
of
of
illness,
women,
fatigue,
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 lack,
lack,
love,
and inharmony.
and inharmony.
and harmony.
These are not of God.
These are
These are
not of
not of
God.
God.
They cannot be true of my world,
They cannot be true
They
of my
cannot be
world,
true of my world.
myself,
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 or my fellow beings.
or my fellow
or my
beings.
fellow beings.
I affirm that God is perfect.
I affirm that God
God
is
is
perfect.
perfect.
It made me perfect,
It made me
Made me
perfect.
perfect,
and it made this world a heavenly place.
and it made this
And it
world
made this world a heavenly place.
I know this is the truth.
I know this
I
is
know
the
this
truth.
is the truth.
Only God.
Only
Only
God.
God.
I see,
I
I see,
see,
taste,
taste,
touch,
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 smell,
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 and hear.
and hear.
and hear.
For God is all there really is.
For God is
And
all there is.
God is all there really is.
So, in this very moment, I invite you to simply breathe and know that the breath of God is breathing you. I invite you to breathe and know that the breath of God is the divine flow expressing through and as your inner being, as the outer being, as the essence that is everywhere present. And in this sacred and holy space, right here, right now, I invite you to celebrate the beauty of this divine presence. I invite you to honor the beauty of this one source. And as we celebrate and honor this infinite presence, we simply acknowledge its presence in every part of our lives today. Wherever we go, that presence precedes us. Wherever we are, it is alive and thriving within us. So, in this very moment, we give thanks for this divine presence. And in this thanks and in this celebration, one may even call it part of the carnival celebration. We smile, knowing that the grace of the infinite is forever expressing and sustaining itself. And it is in this space, right here, right now, that we simply release these thoughts, these words, into the action of universal law. And together we affirm, and so it is,
So it is.
and now it is.
Now it is.
Amen, Amen, and Ashe.
Amen, amen, and ashe.
Yes. So I'm going to open my eyes. Thank you all for being with us today. And as I thank you for being with us today, I'm going to invite you to continue to be with us. We will be here tomorrow. We had some technical difficulties yet today. Those will be resolved. There will be a refresh that's taking place. And I'm going to invite you, wherever you're at in the world, to remember to pause, to allow yourself to refresh, even if we just pause for 5 minutes, just to breathe and just be quiet and still. It makes a difference. Let's make this inner presence, this presence that we call God and good, welcome in our lives. We can be a tipping point in the world. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow.